There he is. Gotta love H-Town. This city shows a hoop of love.
Fans live for games like this one.
Welcome, everyone, to JNB. So a moment now to see the story for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Well, we've been tracking MP and the stories surrounding his NBA career. One of his recent pursuits is his quest to win Defensive Player of the Year.
No doubt. MP gave himself a lofty goal, and I can applaud that. But the downside is that he hasn't played up to his own expectations. To even get into the Defensive Player of the Year conversation, MP will need to really step up.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with the machine. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard position.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
There's McDaniels, and again it's Minnesota.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 5-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Timberwolves passing it around. Clock at 6. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. To the inside. And Şengün throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Dillingham. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Here we go, one-on-one. Kispert, wide open, he fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
pitch to McDaniels. There's the pick. Here's Dillingham. Bangs home the trifecta. Dillingham's got 5 points so far.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 1. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
Now, here's Kispert. 14 points from him the last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's McDaniels. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Edwards passes to the machine. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. And here's the break. Plays it up and banks it in. The machine's got his second basket. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Edwards passes to Randall, and stolen by Thompson. To the paint, here's Şengün, and it's good for 2. And that's now 9 points for Şengün.
And just a solid way to start the game, 4-5.
Pass to Dillingham. And here's Edwards. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's McDaniels. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Rockets trail by 5. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The machine in the last game against the Hawks was a big factor. He added 18 points and did so at a very efficient rate, playing within the flow of the offense. Games like he had have been a big part of this team's hot streak. They'll look to keep it going tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's the machine. His last outing, he had 18 points. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Green. Green draws the double. And here's Kispert from the arc. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Handle no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
McDaniels passes to the machine. Now Dillingham. 8 points for him. Knocked loose. To the middle. Here's the machine, and he lays it straight in. The machine's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
Bobbed up there for Green, and Green slams it in.
Just hanging in the air that time. Green with some terrific bounce.
Outside Edwards. Inside. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Both teams will make substitute. Tari Easton is out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Whitmore. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Edwards' shot is good.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall.
Pass to Smith. Out left to the wing. Whitmore with it. Edwards there. Smith, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 5. To the paint. Shot's good by Shannon. Shannon's got his first bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Houston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
2 points, that one goes. And it's 8 points for the machine.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Smith sets the pick for Green. Good on the triple.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Joe with it, working on Green. Joe finds Hachimura. It's Joe on the wing. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rockets trail by 4. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Now, Joe, after Jalen Green's 3-pointer that didn't go.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And it's the machine with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
To the inside, Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
Going up strong there. That's the kind of aggressive play you love to see from Smith.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. We got a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Timberwolves. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, the Rockets, 3 spots below.
And seeing where the Rockets are, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team could take it to another level if they get rolling.
Now Edwards. after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Here he goes. Pass to Shannon. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson inside. He's covered by Hachimura. Timberwolves leading by 5. Shannon passes to the machine. Here's Joe. Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
And right there, Edwards with a great dribble move to create space.
Thompson outside to the left wing. Pass to Eason. Out to Thompson. Back to Eason. And it's the machine with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here is Smith after the miss from the machine. Shepard with the ball. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Hornets in Charlotte. 4 on the shot clock. Another miss by Houston.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Shepard after the made shot from the machine. Green finds Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. And with that shot, the Minnesota Leafs cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Green.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching.
And that does it for the first half of play. Minnesota on top. They lead by 7. We'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Ernie, you look at the Timberwolves, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Houston Rockets.
They've been shot out of the gym.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. The machine is out there with Randall, and it's Dillingham in at the point. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Şengün. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Excellent on both ends. of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And here's Green outside. They get a hand on it.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
He takes it in and finished off by McDaniel.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Outside, Green. Pass to Kispert. Now, here's Green. Connects from three-point range. Green's got 11 points.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Timberwolves?
Over in the corner, Edwards launches a three. Offensive rebound. Rockets trail by 13. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Green.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Kispert. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Green taking his time here. Pass to Shepard. Şengün with the ball. And Thompson kicks to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Drives to the hoop. They kick it out to Green. Misses the three.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Here's Shepard. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. The jump hook, no good off the back of the rim. Timberwolves leading by 15. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Kispert kicks to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Did Şengün answer the bell tonight or what? Tremendous offensive performance.
Here's the machine. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Thompson looking for an opening. Back to Green. Takes the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Edwards passes to Randall. Fires the three. Rockets with the rebound. And here is Kispert. He's got 10. Şengün with the bucket.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now, here's McDaniel. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Reed, he's checked. Minnesota leading by 10. They've got Tari Eason. He's out there with Jabari Smith. Cam Whitmore is out there with Jalen Green. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Whitmore finds Smith. Again, the Rockets score.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Going inside, the machine. The tray. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Green. That's tipped.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
The machine. That's good. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Hachimura against Eason. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Minnesota leading by 9. Here's Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Green, the pass to Eason. And here's Smith. They kick it out to Green. And there's the drive. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Tenacious on that drive. Green using his speed effectively.
Shepard's checked in for the Rockets. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Joe. Traps in the tray. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And it's Smith missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The machine passes to Hachimura. Edwards looking it over. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his 2nd in this half.
Green kicks to Smith. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 5 assists tonight. The machine passes to McDaniels. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
Now Green. No good with the triple. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Minnesota making a switch. Dillingham's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Eason against Hachimura. Outside, Green. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 16. Pass to the machine. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. They get it again. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Rockets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Whitmore with it. Drains the 3-pointer.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Dillingham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Eason finds Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Taken third overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Tari Eason. Lance Thompson in for Whitmore.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. And we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come and double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Three-pointer, Randall. Rockets with the rebound. Shepard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field. But his teammates have had his back.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's the machine. Randall passes to the machine. Lets it fly. A nice shot by McDaniel.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Gobert, he's checked in. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And in the win.
They really thought they had a chance.